Shouldn't be on our way. Because I'm looking forward to continuing on the journey, because I have not been focusing on that the last couple of days for no other reason than the fact that my mind has been preoccupied. Nonetheless, I am going to make it a point to get back to doing what I would like to do in terms of trying to get stuff accomplished prior to early access for Stormblood, which, by the way, I finally redeemed, but that was only after I had to take care of an issue in regards to the renewal of my subscription, because that happened today, but that happened with the old credit card, the one that I mentioned that the boy that I used to mentor stole without me knowing it. And so because of that, obviously I had to get a new credit card, and the problem is I was trying to use my new credit card to renew my subscription, but yet for some ridiculous reason Google Chrome, which has been my go-to web browser for a number of years now, decided that it was not going to allow me to do that. And the only reason I found out it was that way is because I had to speak with Square Enix's tech support to find out why I was getting an error that was blocking me from getting my subscription renewed. But thanks to them telling me that I had to use a browser other than Google Chrome, I finally got my subscription renewed today, and I can now resume streaming. And that's good for me, and it's good for you guys as well, because that means you guys get to come back to the experience that we get to share with you guys on a regular basis. Hey there, Miguel. Hey there, Yami. Good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. And so, greetings, people of the world. Matthew back with you here in Novaura Autism for another edition of A Day in the Life of Tales of Eorzea here in Final Fantasy XIV. So, tonight we will be continuing on Mathia's quest to become a level 60 bard. At this point, I really don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off before early access begins, but I will try my best, because yeah, I am close to 55 now. But we are still a long way away from 60. Still a long way away. Nonetheless, I'm going to do what I can to give it my all and push as much as possible. So, let's start getting into some roulettes and see how we fare. I'm going to throw myself a battle manual, just so that I have that at the ready. And yeah, pretty much it's going to be us trying to make the push as much as possible to see how far I can get Matthia as a bard before Stormblood's early access begins in 10 days. And it's not been a good day for me because of the fact that I had to, obviously, of course, deal with the fact that I was trying to renew my Final Fantasy XIV subscription, and Google Chrome was not allowing me to do so. And then on top of that, I started to get lightheaded and queasy during work, and it just wasn't going away. So I just said at lunchtime, you know what, screw it, I'm going home. And so yeah, it's been a rough day. And then once I got home, I decided I might as well deal with trying to get my subscription renewed for Final Fantasy XIV, which took over 2 hours to get contact from a tech over at Square Enix, who let me know I needed to use a web browser other than Chrome if I wanted to get my subscription renewed. So yeah, that was rather frustrating. But at least I'm with you guys now, and that's what matters. I'm waiting. I can do a number of things. I can go feed the chocobos. I can tend to my own. And I can also cover Corinne's. There we go. Yeah, I should make it a point to boil more cracker roots. Also as well, you guys might remember in one of the more recent streams, I passed up on a house that was available here in the Goblets because I know that Skyla wanted a house for us that was preferably in the Lavender Beds or Mist. Well, recently she said that she would be okay if our house was in the Goblet. So, since she would be fine with it being anywhere, I think that's gives us the opportunity to look around to see if there are any places around that have opened up recently. I'm not expecting a lot, but we'll give it a shot. And yeah, I'm sure some of you are probably wondering, well, why not wait until Stormblood comes out so you can get folks placed in the new housing district there? Well, I'm gonna wait for that, but I know she would certainly like one to be there, but for me at this point, it's important that I get just the house for us, period. Because you can pretty much be sure that housing plots are going to be put up like in a heartbeat when people start transferring their houses to Doma, and also people who have not yet gotten houses but have saved up the money for it. So yeah, there's a lot to think about, and I know that I have been suggested to go by Rain to buy a plot from someone else, but of course doing so means paying them and also paying for the plot, which means paying twice, and that's just not good business sense. It's just not good business sense to do something like that. Priority 49. I wish I could have my old plot back that I used to have. Cause yeah, I wouldn't mind, honestly. And then over to Mist. So yeah, what will happen when we arrive there? Alright, upon our arrival. Look. Alright. We can always try another time. It looks like a bunch of people are here together from the same free company. I'm still priority 42. Of course, I do have my Wondrous Tales book. So I can clear turn 3 tonight if I want to. But my main focus is going to be on grinding. What else can I do? Oh, I could go to the Gold Saucer. I can do that. Well, someone's wearing them a Noah mask proudly. And yeah, it still takes a long time to get in here. There we go. And I can just 180. And see if I can win some stuff. Let's buy some tickets. 10,000 automatically? Yes. There we go. Maximum right out of the gate. Can I get it again? Nope. Can I get 3,600? No, but I got 1,020. And keep in mind, I'm going off of the original numbers, not the fact that you get the 50% bonus during this time. Now 10,000 there. Is this 3,600? Nope, it's just 54. But hey, I got maximum off the first run, so I'll take it. Oh, there. I don't know, what else could I get my hands on? Pressing darkness, huh? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to go around. Alright. Take our way back to the house. Yeah, I was so frustrated earlier today when I couldn't get my subscription renewed and I didn't know why that was happening. I mean, there's some things I can do with Chrome that I can't do with other browsers like Microsoft Edge. And there are also things that I can do with Edge that I can't do with Chrome. Like, for example, with Edge, and this is like really weird, but for Discord, like Microsoft Edge doesn't support Discord, but I can send invites to Discord from Edge, but I can't do so on Chrome. So I can talk on Chrome, but can't send invites. But I can't use Discord on Microsoft Edge, but I can send invites for it, which is really, really weird. So yeah, I don't understand the reasoning for that. And it shouldn't be right to make you have to use two different browsers to do two completely different things. Like, that's not fair. We shouldn't have to put up with crap like that. Yeah, I want to get some food for myself. Oh, that's a bit of a lot for mole loaf. I think I'll go with this. Actually, I could have even gone smoked raptor and gotten the better benefit. But then again, you never know, because yeah, not much difference between jerk beef and smoked raptor, but jerk beef costs a lot more. Costs a lot more. And it's all about trying to figure out what is going to be best for you. And figuring that that can never be easy. I'm gonna go chill out of my room for a while. I hope more people show up other than just the two of you guys, because it'd be a shame to just be spending the night with the two of you. Oh, and also I just noticed that another one of these cactuars has been put on our old dog room. Yeah, I wonder who added this one to our place. Yeah, and coincidentally enough, they put it right on the triple triad board. Yeah, chill out and listen to Snowcloak for a while. Yeah, I was also trying to help out while I've been sick today. Help out Skyla to get herself started on streaming Kingdom Hearts. And unlike me, she chose to start at... Whoa, wow, that was fast. She chose to start a Chain of Memories, which is like a side story between Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. And we've drawn Brave Fox's Long Stop, where we will have a rookie Dragoon in our midst, it seems. Yep. A rookie Dragoon will fight alongside me tonight. Brother, it is an honor. Here we go. Alright, you seem to have set your target, and thus I will follow. One thing I will say I wish that they did as far as the music is concerned, because this happened in dungeons later on, is that they allowed the initial music to be present throughout the entire duration of the dungeon. Of course, that didn't start happening until patch 2.2, if I remember correctly, of A Realm Reborn. Of course, the music you hear right now is like default battle music for dungeons in A Realm Reborn up to and including patch 2.1. And now that we're getting within range of Stormblood, we're literally now 2 weeks away. We're a fortnight away from Stormblood being officially launched. Of course, we get early access for those of us who do have it. But even then, it's so hard to believe that we're only 10 days away from early access and a fortnight from the official launch. Because yeah, there's been like the cross promos that Final Fantasy XIV has been doing with various places in America. Like one of the more notable, and one that I'm actually shocked that they did, is that they're currently doing a cross promo with Carl's Jr. and parties in the US. Now I have mentioned this before in a previous stream, but Canada does have some Carl's Jr.'s, not many. They haven't really gotten that far into Canada yet. And one of them is actually in my hometown, but I have not been there in 2 years. Like I went to check it out when it was introduced, but I haven't been back since. And so I don't know if it's actually still there or not, because I know that another Carl's Jr. in a neighboring town near where I live actually closed down after a year. So it's hard to tell, at least from my own personal experience, that the Carl's Jr. in my hometown is still there or not. Not that would matter, because like it's a US Sony promotion. So yeah, kind of unfortunate. The most notable one that I've been aware of is the one that Final Fantasy XIV did with the WWE. Because I actually watched WWE, most notably their pay-per-views like WrestleMania, and this year's WrestleMania actually started with with WWE's current comic relief trio called the New Day, riding in on a cart that had displayed the face of a chubby chocobo, and there was like an animated graphic of them on a screen riding on a chocobo while also holding a Moogle. And they actually offered like a promo for the free trial to people who watch WWE for this game. And so yeah, they gave them a special offer for those who use the specific WWE link to download their free trial. Which is really interesting that they do that. Because yeah, something like the WWE, which is like pro wrestling, you would never suspect in a million years to associate itself with something like Final Fantasy XIV, or any RPG for that matter. And yeah, there it was at WrestleMania. So suffice it to say, we in the Final Fantasy XIV community have been very grateful to receive such unexpected but grateful support. Well there, Brother Dragoon, I guess it's all yours. Yeah, it's only going to be an upgrade from the lance you're currently wielding. Which, unless I'm mistaken... Oh no, you actually have something better. You actually have something better, okay. So yeah, you've actually been getting further along in this story, even though it's your first time here. So maybe you have like a really great free company that's hooked you up well to succeed. And if that's the case, well done. Yeah, we're just gonna plow through these guys as we always do. Now, it's hard to say whether or not we're going to see us going after all the enemies, or if we're just going to stay on the most direct path. Of course, that's all dictated by the tank. Only the tank and the tank alone determines where we go. Although I will say this Sasuke who's playing the tank role, I wonder if he has any rivalry with Naruto. Then again, I know that the name is the last name is not the same as it is in Naruto, so it's obviously a different guy. Maybe it is inspired by another anime, I'm just not aware of it. Yeah, we'll get this chaser down as the evening is descending here as Ray Flox's long stop. Okay, where's our tank going? Is he lost? Or does he know exactly where he wants to go? Yep, looks like he's going to take the most direct path. Well, I think he's only taking the most direct path because the healer is willing him to do so, giving him that bit of encouragement. Yeah, this healer wants the tank to stay on the straight and narrow, on the tried and true path. Let's make sure we know that this Inferno Drake is going to be poisoned and wind burned for a while. And then once the limit break bar becomes available, maybe we can hit both the Drake and the Bias at once. So that, yeah, there we go, there we go. Keep it right there. Oh wow, that did not hurt the Bias as much as I thought it would. That's shocking. Like I probably only took off a third of its health. However, I do not regret my decision to hit them both with the same limit break. I mean, I have such an ability with my limit break as a bard, so it makes sense to do something like that. Yeah, and Jake, if I were you, or my brother, if I were you, I would not be standing in the front. Just to stay behind. Just to stay shoving the lance up Drake's ass. Even though he has nothing to do with Nathan Drake whatsoever. Which my aunt did give me the Uncharted trilogy, her own 3 Uncharted discs, but I have yet to play any of the discs she gave me. And I really should, but I've also been thinking like maybe I should get the Uncharted collection remasters for the PS4 and play off those. Because yeah, I would like to play Uncharted for you guys. Because from what I've seen, the first game's not even all that long. First game's actually relatively short in comparison to the sequels. And in comparison to the, from what I've seen on other channels that have played Uncharted, the original Uncharted is relatively short in comparison to the sequels. And it also holds true for Assassin's Creed as well. My big concern though is, of course, I mentioned that I wanted to attempt to record some more Let's Play content off my PS3, but I've been having issues as far as the picture constantly going in and out, blacking out and jumping back in. Which, if you're trying to do something like a platformer, can be really bad. Right, pick your poison there. Tank, what'll it be? What are you fighting first? Be honest, and we'll go from there. And load it in with Mizu's end. So take him out. There we go. Yeah, we're doing very good so far. I've been impressed with our setup, the way things are currently going. Everything is being the way it should be. And our rookie Dragoon has done very admirably to this point. It's hard to tell whether or not this is actually a person who has played the game before or not. In fact, you never really know for sure. I will say this though, it's been really nice so far living where I live in the first week of June, because last year when we had June coming around, like we actually ended up with a drought last June. We had no rain whatsoever for the entire month. And rain was at a premium last year. Because we got some, but not very much. But this year, so far in spring at least, we've had a lot of rain. Not to the point of flooding, but we certainly have had quite a lot of it. Now I say we've been fortunate enough to not get flooding, but some other places in Canada, like Montreal, for example, and it's surrounding communities have not been as fortunate, and they've have had to deal with some flooding. Which is a shame because you guys might be familiar with Olivier McClure, one of our prominent Free Company members. He actually lives near Montreal. But I really don't know if he lived in a community that was affected by flooding or not. And I've never bothered to ask him. Which I feel bad for not doing so. Because yeah, he does have a lot of respect for us and our Free Company. And he's really appreciative of our friendship, even though he doesn't get to play as much anymore. Just because of his life obligations and all that. The fact that he's still in a place that was near where flooding occurred is something that still cannot be overlooked. And we can only hope that he's okay and that his life was not adversely affected by the flooding that took place around Montreal. Alright, that's polished off. Time to go confront the Hellbender. The fake final boss of the long stop. Because of course, as you guys know, there is another. There's a true final boss. We have to wait until we lower the Hellbender's health to 20% before he shows up. Yeah, so far it's been... What the... Oh, brother, don't worry, I'll get you out. I gotcha. I'll stick by my brother, even though I'm not playing as a Dragoon right now. Yeah, we're doing a good job so far. Whoop! Thankfully, I'm just up the AoE. Whoa, it missed him! Wow. That is very rare that AoE is something that misses you. And now the Ayatar. As I get an experience level. So now I'm at 55. So yeah, success. Success to be had. We're at level 55. As a bard. Only 5 more levels to go. Have at it. Yep, I'm good. Keep going. Yeah, you have to open this door anyways, so get to it. I should also make it a point to use my slowdown ability on these guys, because I do have it. Yeah, we're doing good so far. Let's get it done. Get him down. There we go. Let's take it down. There we go. There it is. There we go. Now let's really take it to him. Now, just one more enemy to go, because I imagine after that we're going to be making a beeline to Ayatar. Yeah, let's take it to where we need to send it. We're up the long hill to get to Ayatar in his butt-ugly cave. Well, at least the tank is respectful enough to allow the Dragoon to enjoy the cutscene. Now we're ready to go for it. Let's do this. Well, but don't start out like that. Absolutely not. Well, that's a bit too early there. That's too soon. There's a reason why there's 2 bars. But you'll figure it out eventually, I'm sure. A bit premature, but we'll give you the benefit of the doubt as this is your first time. Besides, you can necessarily say that we'll beat Ayatar before, could have beaten Ayatar before it got to 2 bars. Anyway, the healer is the first recipient of the toxic vomit, which of course Ayatar uses for healing. And the tank needs to pull further. Gotta pull a little further, there you go. I want to set myself up over here, so that way if he shoots this way, it means nothing. Yeah, if you're long range, using a strategy like this is a good idea. Because if Ayatar comes to take a shot at you, then you're far away enough that old ugly Ayatar cannot heal himself. Not so fortunate this time around, though. But yeah, want it just right in that sweet spot. Oh, that may not necessarily be sweet. Oh, no, we're fine. We can continue. We don't have to push. We don't have to move them. And I'm good where I am. No, but that's a bit too far. That's okay though, we can continue. Uninterrupted. Hey Sabora, it's been a while. Good to welcome you back to the channel. Welcome back, it's good to see you again. It's good to welcome you back to the channel. Yeah, you caught us right at the climax of this battle against Ayatar. And Matthia just earned 500,000 points for the kill off of leveling roulettes. Of course my brother Dragoon is going to get the commendation here. And we're going to check that off of the Wondrous Tales. So yeah, I'm satisfied with that result. Okay, he didn't want it, so I get the shirt. I get the shirt off his back. But yeah, Novaura, it's been so long. Welcome back. It's nice to welcome back old friends to our streams. But yeah, we definitely miss people like you. So how have you been all this time since we last saw you? Yeah, it's because we'll go ahead and activate the... Might as well hit the trial roulette next. Because I know that one can be one that gets a very quick queue. Yeah, I've been grinding Matthia up for trying to get another level 60 class, which I hopefully will be Bard. That's awesome, Novaura. I'm glad to hear it. Hey, Lily, good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. I'm resuming the grind to trying to get my Bard to level 60. Got put on hold earlier because of the fact that I had issues trying to renew my subscription. Thankfully, though, it got resolved. Oh yeah, I've heard a lot about that, Novaura. I've heard a lot about that. But people are willing to put a lot of time and effort into that sort of thing, and I commend those who are able to pull it off. Because they certainly have a lot more time on their hands than I ever will. Okay, still 10 on the priority list, so why don't we go mend real quick. You finally got broken? I think what really made that such a problem there is the fact that he broke away from doing it alongside his core group of friends, and he started to reach out to other people who are more accustomed to raiding. Because now you see pretty much no one from his core group of friends anymore trying to raid with him. Because it is pretty much strictly raiders at this point. And the only one who's wanting to make the push to get to Alexander 12 Savage and finish it is Thame himself. And that's really unfortunate. But yeah, Maya definitely was bad news the moment I met him. Like, I knew he was going to be bad news. And I've seen some of the streams since then, and he has definitely continued to validate why I could tell he was going to be like a really bad person for us. Like, I really don't know if his purpose is to drive away his core group of friends just so that he can be someone that runs with Thame on a regular basis. But yeah, he's definitely driven us away. He's driven us away, and that's very disrespectful to the fact that we've been with him since the beginning. Since he started streaming Final Fantasy XIV. We've been with him for doing the original Alexander, We've been with him through countless Aquapolis runs. Like, those were the best times, because we had so much fun together. We had so much fun together, and we were enjoying every moment of it with Tham, and we were also happy. And now that we've tried to do the raids, like the Alexander Savage, it's caused the really toxic raiders to come out of the woodwork and come after us. Oh, and by the way, congratulations on the 235 relic there, Lily. Well done. Like, and don't get me wrong, there are some people that I feel like were decent towards us. Like Swampert, I thought wasn't all that bad. I thought he was a half decent guy, but Maya's just not cool at all. And we drew Raitaten, and we could be helping out. Yeah, we're helping out a rookie healer and a rookie summoner, and by the looks of it, a rookie ninja. Because yeah, we could easily have 3 49s here. And that, but how come we also have the? But why is the Dragoon's HP so high? If it's his first time too. Unless he's DCing. Oh no, she's been here before. In fact, she's a long way into Heavensward. Is the Dragoon. Problem is, she could be stuck in cutscene and could DC. Which would suck. Because that's the LOL, that's the kind of LOL Dragoon you don't want to have happen when someone ends up DCing. Alright, she's with us. She's with us, which means we get to go kick Raitaten's ass. Yeah, with 349s no less. I've never, in all the times I've done Key Questwind, I've never had 3 people at level 49. Like, even when I got to Raitaten for the first time, I was at 50. I was, under Realm Reborn circumstances, maxed out. And that was true with everyone that I've had to this point who's gotten this far. So to see this many 49s is a shock. Because yeah, they'll have to grind up to level 50 anyway in order to get their remaining gear and get the best version of their gear. And I don't know how I took damage from AoE because I ran out of the circle. That was weird, but we still won. Yeah, Noka's really cool. Yeah, Noka's a really cool guy. Like, he's even offered me a spot in a raid group before. And you don't see that happen often. But yeah. And here's the most ironic thing about that, as I'll proceed to queue for the level 50 roulette next. Here's the ironic thing. What I find really disheartening about the people that Tham is raiding with right now is that for those of you who have paid attention to Thamriel's Final Fantasy XIV videos that are not in-game related, where he talks about various aspects of Final Fantasy XIV, The one that's always stood out in my mind the most is what his appreciation for his video where he expresses his appreciation for the Final Fantasy XIV community in comparison to World of Warcraft. Not his why he left World of Warcraft for Final Fantasy XIV video, his appreciation for the Final Fantasy XIV community and how it compared to World of Warcraft. And how he expressed his disappointment in the toxic atmosphere that existed in World of Warcraft, and that for the longest time when it came to MMOs, he accepted it as such. And now, all this time later, he's now playing this game and is now playing alongside people and raiding with them who could, and well, we can't necessarily say if these are exactly the same type of people as he experienced in World of Warcraft. They are similar nonetheless. So it's a bit of a sad irony that this has happened. Because we want to have fun with Tham too. We really do want to have fun with Tham too. We want to go enjoy in the game with him, have a lot of fun, and clear the content. But we don't want to be doing it with people who, despite the fact that they are, for all likelihood, more skilled at this game than we are a bunch of thugs, for lack of a better term. Because yeah, our skill level may not be on par with them, but at the very least we do appreciate the game more. Yeah, you've already stated that there, Lily. But yeah, you don't see me running with him, or Skyla, or you, Lily, or Sora, or Ree, or Ophia, or Aaliyah. Because, yeah, we had a core group there, or KV, but she doesn't really play the game anymore. But we had that core group of people, and I guess Snow also. Snow also should be on that list as well. And we had that core group of people, and we really enjoyed ourselves. We really had so much fun together. So it's just a shame that that he's cast us aside, I guess we could say. Like, I'm trying to say this, like, delicately, because I don't want to get on his bad side. But the fact of the matter is that, like, we just... I don't feel like we are currently the people who could be going with him in Stormblood. Because, yeah, for all we know, when we get to stuff like Shinryu and the Omega Weapon, there's pretty much going to be, I'm sure, his intent, he's going to probably want to clear that stuff straight away. And he might very well turn to people like Maya to do that stuff instead of us. And the sad thing is that even though I wasn't able to join Tham for his original clear of the Alexander levels, the fact that he had so many of his core group of friends there alongside him when he did that, plus the fact that we also cleared together the Warring Triad together. On Extreme, we cleared Nidhogg Extreme together, we cleared Thornton Extreme together. Like, I would like to think that would account for something. And of course all the Acropolis runs. Yeah, like, I would like to think that would account for something. But only time will tell when Stormblood comes and we get far into content, whether or not it actually will. So yeah, I would like to believe that we could relive that success again when Stormblood comes out. I'd like to hold out hope that we can still do that with him. Because, yeah, thankfully he has not gotten on my bad side at all. But as far as I'm concerned, he's still a decent guy. It's the people who he's currently associating himself with that do not necessarily impress me as far as their conduct is concerned. So yeah, Fame is still okay with me. I'm still I'm still all good as far as he's concerned. I mean, it's one of the reasons why I renewed my sponsorship of him once I got my credit card replaced. Because I still believe that he is an enjoyable person to keep watching. I will say this though, I'm shocked I have not seen any more in-game content with Elliot in the last 3 weeks. Because yeah, I was really hoping to have an opportunity to possibly fight alongside him in patch 2.5 content like Keeper of the Lake or the Chrysalis or the Steps of Faith. Because I'd still like to have that opportunity to do that stuff with him. That is stuff I would still like to do with him. Oh wow, that sunset is so beautiful. Yeah, there's a very beautiful sunset outside my window right now that I'm really enjoying. Like, you know those sunsets when you have like just an equal amount of clear sky and cloud, and the way that the sunlight reflects off the clouds so that gives them an orange hue? Like, it's one of those types of sunsets, and it just works so beautifully. So still need 13 people to pass through the level 50 roulette in order to get my crack at it. I should repair, shouldn't I? Actually, I should give myself another point. That's what it should do. Alright. I can do. Well, I do know that I need to also get a better bow, because I have not yet done that. Because eventually I'll get to the point where I do the level 60 challenge and I will have a weapon that's going to be relatively weak. Yeah, I know I'm going to have like really high gear that's going to be in the 200s as far as armor and accessories are concerned. But I'd still like to have a proper bow for going into a place like that. In fact, let me look at my... Okay, I've got Tomestones of Lore. Do I still have Tomestones of Scripture? I can't remember if I do, or if I gave any to my retainers. Did I pass them off to my retainers? No, that's priority steel allowance. Genland's token, which I still have held on to all this time. And you have 4 envelopes down here. But that's for the Moonfire Fair. Assuming that the Moonfire Fair vouchers will be good for this year as well, as from last year as well. I mean, there's no way of knowing for sure until Moonfire Fair starts in 2 months. Let's chill out my room for a while. And they go over and back and over and back like that. Yeah, we get it, song. We get it. And they go over and back and over and back and they go over and back. Like, we know, song, we know. That's good to see Cetron back. Yeah, let's give him a hello. What's this here currently? Celeste and Bomb, who gave me the good news right before I came on this evening. Bomb did, that he is about to get into Heavensward content, which I'm happy for him that he's going to be about to doing stuff like that. So good for him for making it this far. Oh yeah, definitely, Lily. Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, by all means. At least I'm having fun. You have that alt on right now? Let me look for it in the player search. Sumikiro, huh? I don't get the feeling that would sound like a name of a Star Wars character. You're playing a level 4 gladiator. Alright, so there we go. And just in time for the cue to go off. So, what am I gonna draw? Oh, hey there, Kuna. Good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. Welcome aboard. Is this... Yeah, I think this is regular aim to port keep. And I may be running with yet another... Actually, no, it doesn't look like... Oh yeah, it is a new Dragoon. It is a rookie Dragoon who's here. It's just that they've advanced very far into the story before coming here. And I'm guessing it's for the sole purpose of getting their relic weapon. Well, that was an unexpected knockback. But we do have a white mage here, so you may not be surprised that they're intending to use a lot of water. Yeah, there, Kuna. Yeah, where's our big burly tank? Yeah, drop some arrows on your head. Yeah, it certainly seems like I got his attention. Oops, no, I didn't want to use Mage's Ballad. I did use Quelling Strikes, but they didn't work. Yeah, I got no objection. Just make sure you keep yourself alive there, healer. Oh, that's not his style. Alright, that's fine. Like, not every tank is gonna play that way. But yeah, we need to keep the healer from pulling the aggro. Yeah, no knockbacks. Yeah, yeah. Healer is in cleric stance. No wonder they're drawing aggro. So earlier today, this was after I got back home from work at lunch, of course, since I'm a bit sick, was that I made it a point to pick up a gift for helping out someone to celebrate the fact that Canada turns 150 on July 1st. And unless I'm mistaken, the rookie Dragoon is dressed in the 2015 All Saints Wake Witches costume. There you go for a closer look. Yep, I can confirm that. They are dressed... yeah, that's the outfit I normally use for Black Mage. But this female Dragoon has decided to implement the 2015 Halloween outfit for a glamour for their Dragoon look. Yeah, that's so weird. Because yeah, dressing up for a Halloween is not the sort of thing I associate with leaping into the sky and dropping something on someone's head. Unless you were a bat. If you were a bat, then I could. If you were a vampire or any bat-like enemy, I could understand that. And yeah, I get the feeling that this tank is going to be pretty irate with the healer on a regular basis. But yeah, if you guys have been following my streams, especially on last year's Halloween stream, you'll know full well that when I got Matthia to level 60 as a Black Mage, my glamour was the 2015 Halloween outfit. So to see this used by a Dragoon is so weird. Will that work on multiple levels? I think so. So anyway, back to what I was saying. I've been trying to help out someone who I want to help celebrate Canada's 150th birthday with on July 1st, but they live in the States. And the thing is that they're actually a popular YouTuber. And so is his wife. But they do open their fan mail on YouTube videos on a regular basis, every month. And so what I'm intending to give them is the full DVD collection of a series that was very popular in Canada in the 2000s. It is one of, if not the most popular sitcom we've ever produced, and also the most syndicated, called Corner Gas, which is like, if you've ever seen Seinfeld and you understand how plots usually work on Seinfeld, Corner Gas in terms of plot is not that different, and this couple that I watch on YouTube really likes Seinfeld. So I imagine that they'll take the Corner Gas just as easily and just as enjoyably as they would Seinfeld, because the styles of the plots are so similar. And I have sent these people mail before on a number of occasions. Stephen George from Stephen Plays. He's got almost 140,000 subscribers currently. And his wife runs Malmakes, which is an art channel, which is a YouTube art channel with about 20,000 subscribers currently. Plus, on top of that, he also runs a daily vlog channel, which has nearly 70,000 subscribers. But yeah, so far I've sent them a physical copy of Shovel Knight, which I was not aware was something that existed until last year. I've sent them a copy of the most popular Canadian novel ever, Anne of Green Gables. I've sent them a copy of Eternal Sonata, a game that I'm really well known for. If you are willing to look past my Final Fantasy XIV content, you'll know that people really have enjoyed my Eternal Sonata LP, so I've sent them copies of both console versions of that game. I've sent them also two other games that I gained notoriety for on my channel, the White Knight Chronicles Saga. And I've also even sent them some stuff that I did not personally need to use myself, which was my aunt actually gave me a Guitar Hero game, but since I never played Guitar Hero, I felt that they would have a better use for it than I would. And I've even sent them some cookbooks as well, because they really like to feature cooking on their vlog. So I figured, okay, you know what, I might as well contribute to that effort and support them in that regard. But yeah, I have sent them a few packages in the past. I have tried to promote my Extra Life streams through them in the past, because they have helped out people with stuff like that, supporting people who do live streams in the past. But it's always been after the times that I've tried to do that, unfortunately the mail gets opened after my Extra Life takes place, and that's happened in the past 2 years. So yeah, it's been kind of frustrating that I haven't been able to successfully get an endorsement for my Extra Life streams in the past from them, because they are very big on Extra Life. They are one of the most successful pairs of people who are involved with Extra Life. And so it seems like logical sense to go through them to help get support from my Extra Life streams in the past, but sadly it has not worked the way I'd hoped. So when I send them the full DVD set of Corner Gas, which I'm intending to do in a couple of weeks, because I'm also intending to send them some other stuff to really make it a true Canadian 150th birthday package for them. Also, I would like to get some support for Extra Life, and hopefully by the time they open the mail, that it will not be after I've done Extra Life. Well, they've actually been around for quite a number of years now. Yeah, they've actually been around for quite some time, actually. Like, they'll do sometimes, right now, as far as games are concerned, he's currently playing through Fallout 4. And also they're playing Zelda Ocarina of Time together. Because, yeah, they'll, on the odd occasion, play games together. And they're also playing Pikmin 2 together currently. They also will sometimes do things with other friends of theirs. And by and large, they have a really good group of friends, but there's two people among them who are an engaged couple who are both really obnoxious pieces of shit. And like really elitist pieces of crap. But because he went to college with these people, they're all buddy-buddies, so unfortunately, they get along all well, even though he does like these ridiculous jokes that are so stupid. And what the sad part is that the male, the fiance, just has this like really monotone voice that makes him sound like a real snob. He just has this monotone voice that makes him sound like a real snob, and his fiance has kind of taken a shot to that style of talking to people. Well, we're almost out of here against the demon wall. There we go. Yeah, we're breaking through this wall. And by break through it, I mean phase through it. Yeah, go ahead. Open it up. But yeah, Stephen and his wife are very likable people. They're very likable people, and that's why they have such a strong rapport with their audience, because they really make it a point to show appreciation for their audience. So they definitely have my respect in that regard, and I definitely wish I could be able to have a bigger audience so I could express even more regard and gratitude towards people like yourselves who come to watch my streams on a regular basis and who enjoy what I'm doing. Well, I don't want to stay out of the way of that. But yeah, stuff like that wants me to see if I can have more success with this channel and reach out to more people. Because I know that when we have conversations, when I have conversations with you guys, like especially with you, Lily, with what I'm doing with you right now, like we can tell that there is a great deal of respect between the two of us as the host of the stream and the viewer. And that really shows, and I really appreciate that. Yeah, I can see the Dullahan just can't wait to get in here and take a swipe. Yeah, I really don't have that many high sub count YouTubers under my list of people who I currently subscribe to. Because I want to try and help out the little guy to some extent, and even if I can, help out people who are into the same type of games that I am. Because yeah, I would like to have the opportunity to do that more. And if I could, that would be great. Alright, get this guy out. But yeah, as far as high sub counts people who I watch on YouTube, like the extent of it is of course Steven George from Steven Plays, the Completionist, aka that one video gamer, and the 3 members of the Runaway Guys, and that's pretty much it. I don't watch PewDiePie, I don't watch Markiplier, I don't watch Pro Jared, I don't watch those guys. And if I do watch anything with a higher sub count than them, it's usually going to be revolving around a subject that piques my interest. Like if there's a subject that a really high sub count channel is doing, but it doesn't pique my interest, then I won't bother paying attention. Yeah, I have actually, Lily. Yeah, I actually do have your, I actually do have you on my sub list. I guess it'll probably help if I turn on notifications as well, but the problem is, like, I've had situations where I've had my browsers crash because I had notifications on, which is never good. Because yeah, I can only have like so many people with notifications turned on before my browser crashes. Because yeah, I was already talking earlier about how was having browser issues without even being aware that I had them. But yeah, I've seen stuff where you're just doing random things in Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, hold on. Where's the Dragoon? Yeah, where's the Witch Dragoon? Yeah, just set it down right there and go to town. Which I probably should be closer so that I don't end up on the receiving end of his wide sweeping AoE. Like that, yeah, that's too far. Yeah, I should probably stay over here for precautionary purposes. Yeah, now we're pretty much good at this point. Yeah, I can hear the little high-pitched battle cries coming from the Dragoon, most likely. She's gonna deliver the killing blow, she does. And of course she'll get the commendation. Why wouldn't she? It is a Dragoon after all. Even if they are dressed as a witch, they're still a Dragoon. Oh yay, got a response back. Woo! Well, I guess it depends on how they'll implement it. Because yeah, we don't know how they're going to intend to do so as of yet. Oh, there's your new character. And you've got female Aura. With a pirate patch, no less. Yeah, Looks like you've gone double pink here. Pink hair, pink eyes. Have you taken inspiration from my special events character, Rika? But yeah, I can give you a hug. Why not? Oops. I guess it would help if I actually targeted you for one of those. Alright, still need 6 people to pass through. Well, actually, this is the max height for Mikote that I have Matthia as. And by all accounts, it's not all that tall. Like my head is... Like, you come up to where my head is. Pretty much right where my chin is. Yeah, female Novaura don't get that tall anyway. Also, I just realized, I don't know why I did this. I don't know why I put Maya on my friends list. Let's fix that, shall we? Yeah, I think I did that when I was originally introduced to him. And that was until and I wasn't aware of what he was all about until after I accepted his friend request. But yeah, I don't know why I ever did that though. But I'm glad I have resolved that problem. But yeah, you've already gained 5 levels pretty quickly there. Booskins? So that's what they call those, huh? Yeah, still need to wait on one person pass through so I can get another crack at a guild hest. Because that would be nice. Oh, you've been thinking about switching it back? Okay. Well, you'll get no objection from me if you choose to do so. Like, that is your choice after all, it's not mine. Okay, it's up number 2. So what are we getting for the guild house roulettes? We're keeping it simple. And we're keeping it in the rain. Well, at least we get to go where it's dry for this. I hope you have Flash on the standby. Because yeah, I've got aggro completely off of you. In fact, you're not even recognized as having aggro on at all. What the heck? 'Cause yeah, the tank is not even targeting or attacking the boss. Well, let's guess who doesn't get the commendation here. Yeah, bar tank for the win. Yeah, where was the tank? But yeah, let's guess who does not get the commendation out of this. Not a freaking chance in hell. Yeah, they pretty much watched us do the dirty work for them. Never bothered hitting him once. Never bothered getting involved in the fight. That is unprecedented. I have never seen that before, ever. And I mean ever. So, since I know that last time the main scenario roulette took forever to queue, I'm gonna not do that for you guys this evening. I'm gonna go and see if I can't knock out an expert roulette for you guys tonight. Yeah, just after the last time, how getting the main scenario roulette took nearly 40 minutes. Like, I don't want to do that to you guys this time around. So we're gonna do an expert roulette and see how well we fare. Of course. Alright, thanks for coming to join us there tonight, Lily. You have a good night. Well, to be honest, Kuna, I don't think it's actually... To be honest, I really don't think it's going to be that much change, to be honest. Because there are still a lot of people who main as tanks, and a lot of people who still main as healers. So, quite honestly, I'm not expecting that much of a difference in terms of what's going on now and what will be coming soon when Stormblood comes out. But yeah, I don't expect it to be that much different than what it currently is. Well, I don't think, honestly, people like myself will notice that much of a difference, to be honest. Plus, it also depends on how badly people want to try out Red Mage and Samurai first before going into the main story content. Because keep in mind, unlike Heavensward, where people had 20 levels of experience to learn how to play on Dark Knight Machinist and Astrologian, here in Stormblood, they'll only get 10. They're only going to get 10 levels to learn how to play Red Mage and Samurai. So they won't have as much time as they would have when playing Heavensward for the new classes. So it's something that they'll have to figure out how to adapt to quickly when they get their opportunities, for those who want to make the change over to main as either Red Mage or Samurai. Plus, there's no guarantee that the people who want to main as Red Mage or Samurai will stay that way. They might go back to what they were originally playing. Because remember when Ninja came out, everyone wanted to be the Ninja. Everyone wanted to main as a Ninja. But then we saw eventually that phased out, and that not as many people were that enthusiastic about maining as Ninja. So you never know, we could see something similar like that happen in Heaven, or in Stormblood rather. Yeah, you could have the class that's the really hot trend, but trends go away at some point. They don't always stay that way. Yeah, there were people who thought within Heavensward that Ninja was not as good as it was when it was in Realm Reborn. Oh, well, got the goodbye just before he logged out. Yeah, and even though I have got my Stormblood or my Heavensward Ninja 260, like it's not my main. Plus, for me, like for me when I got to, especially when I started working on Ninja initially, the first thing that I thought to myself like was, how am I going to incorporate playing this class into my routine alongside my main class, which is Dragoon. But then eventually when they came out with the mentor system where it pretty much encourages you to branch out and play other classes and see if you can get those to 60, then it becomes a situation of where you want to be able to see it. Really, more or less for me, it really was a way to encourage me to branch out, because I was so wanting to be holding on to Dragoon for dear life. I'm sure it'll do just fine there, Kuna. And same for Samurai also. What I should do, I should exchange this stuff for gear. Like, even though I already have all the level 50s, I can still exchange this stuff for other gear, and I can get seals for it. So why don't I make the run to Mordona right now and do that? Pretty much. Pretty much. Alright. Mystic Sinner? Well, that's a name. Just like Monty Mercy. Yeah, some names will make you scratch your head. Oh wow, OG Gordar. Yeah, he used to be in our free company, but he moved on from us and went elsewhere. But then he pretty much disappeared for the longest time. But yeah, that's the first time I've seen him since he really left our free company. Why don't we go mage here? Yeah, get this stuff off my list. There we go. So yeah, I can go and exchange the stuff for gear now. Oh yeah? Well, for me, the DPS class that I see the most when I go into dungeons is Black Mage. That's not to say there aren't also a lot of bards who show up from time to time. Alright. Put these sold off. There we go. Oh, I guess I can also exchange the stuff that I got in this dungeon. And the infantry short. There we go. Oh yeah, I did that earlier today there, Kuna. In fact, it was one of the last things I did before I went on the air tonight. But yeah, as far as I know, I have the early access verified. I still need 8 people to pass through. Or we can just go now. Yeah, we can wait for 8 people, or we can just get expedited right to the front of the line. So where will we go? To Belsar's Wall. And for the 3rd time, I will run alongside a Dragoon. This is my lucky night. I get a Dragoon in the leveling roulette, the level 50 roulette, and now the expert roulette. That's uncanny. I've never had that happen before, where I've had 3 Dragoon 3 dungeons in a row in a 4-man dungeon. That's just unprecedented. I have never had that happen before. That's amazing. Wow. This tank here is not afraid to go for the biggest pull possible. And he's gonna pull all the way. Yeah, this guy's really looking to go for it. Try and stay clear of that mess. Yeah, this is so interesting to me. I've never had Dragoon in a 4-person dungeon that wasn't me 3 times in a row. Like, my mind is just blown currently. Oh, but I'm stunned. Crap. Alright, I'm ready to fight normally. And now let's do this. No, come on, crap. Attack! Attack, damn you! Alright, we got through that. But yeah, you know that a tank really wants to go for the jugular when they're doing stuff like this. And the good thing is that both my brother and I have really high numbers. So I feel very confident in our skills. Yeah, load it up. There we go. Yeah, where do you think you're going? You don't leave without us taking the key from you first. So let's march ourselves right up to the Predator. Actually, it is a relic weapon, but not the 275. In fact, I've made no intent at all to go after an animal weapon. No, my weapon is actually a glamour of the originally enhanced version of the first relic weapon that you get with my Dragoon. So it's the original relic weapon with its initial enhancement. It's basically the same glamour as what Estenien's lance looks like. But mine comes with the additional advantage of the fact that the first enhanced version of it glows. In fact, someone even taught me a macro of how to make it glow even if you don't have it drawn. So I'll probably show that off after this is over. Oh! Yeah, the Sky Armor died right as I was about to try and jump into it, so I turned into the Predator that was using an AoE. Yeah, fire those elsewhere! Whoa! But yeah, I've been using this glamour since after the initial main story of Heavensward. Because when I was doing the Heavensward Let's Play for the pre-recorded content, I did not use my relic weapon as a glamour. So I just pretty much used whatever I had on me at the time. And then I eventually started to incorporate my relic weapon as my glamour. Alright, ready to go. Yeah, we gotta do with the claw. There we go. Yep. Alright, they're both gone. Yeah, the Realm Reborn relic, yeah, that's right, Kuna. Oh, came clear of that. Whoa, I think you got stunned there. Oh, look out. Yeah, that was quite a swing. Alright. Lights up on you. Yeah, she wants to so badly. She wants to so badly. I mean, honestly, I think that someone has to come in and be the fighting Lalafell in place of Topolino now that he's gone. Because yeah, someone has to substitute for Topolino. Whether or not they actually will, we don't know yet. And there's still so much we don't know about what they're going to do with the storyline, but that's the point. We're not supposed to know yet. Not until we've actually had the chance to play the game for ourselves. Like, it almost doesn't even feel like it's real. It almost feels like we're just playing this and we're just gonna keep playing the Heavensward forever. Like, it doesn't feel like it's real yet that Stormblood begins in 10 days with early access. Like, it seems like such a crazy thought that Stormblood begins with early access in 10 days and the proper game officially in mass release in a fortnight. Because I've enjoyed Heavensward so much, it's like I don't want Heavensward to end. Because I've enjoyed it so much, and admittedly, the ending was a lot more enjoyable for Heavensward than it was for Stormblood, because, of course, in Realm Reborn, it's you running for your life after you're falsely accused of regicide. But in Heavensward, the ending is you discovering that Ida is not Ida. And that she's someone who lived under an assumed identity. And who's been with Topolino for the longest time. Plus, on top of that, there was no big final trial for you to do. Like there was in Realm Reborn. Like, you're not doing the steps of faith at the end of Heavensward. You're doing just a battle against a whole bunch of members of the Guardian Empire. So yeah, it's like night and day. I gotta hold still for this. Yeah, someone went flying. It was the Dragoon, but still with us. Yeah, the one thing I really enjoyed about the events leading up to Realm Reborn's ending was just I know that you mentioned that you hope that Tataru will actually get to be legitimately in combat in Stormblood. But of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't point out, of course, the fact that she tried for a little while to try her luck at the Arcanist Guild. And even though it didn't work out, you still got to go and help her out and have fun in Costa del Sol with her. And she really enjoyed a really sweet and tender moment with you. So I would say it was definitely worth the experience to have that moment take place. Alright, get behind everything. Okay, I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact that Stormblood coming in 2 weeks is a thing. It just seems too strange to be real. Okay, load it up. Didn't get a opportunity to let my full shot go. Yeah, I'll say that is true also for me, Kuna, because I was really expecting Heavensward to be around, to be the main Ascian we would have to put up with throughout the entire duration of Final Fantasy XIV and its expansions. Because yeah, Heavensward was so big of a part of A Realm Reborn that to see him only make it to the end of the initial main story of Heavensward was in a way a letdown. Because that was the primary Ascian that we had to deal with. And the fact that we will not have his presence in Stormblood is kind of unfortunate. Like, in a way, this is really sad that I'm saying that, because of the fact that, for me, I say that despite knowing full well that in the Pokemon anime, Team Rocket is still the main villain after 20 years. And they still haven't changed that. So in a way I kind of feel like a hypocrite because, yeah, Team Rocket's still been in the Pokemon anime for 20 years now. And yet, I want to see Heavensward, the main villain of A Realm Reborn, still in the Final Fantasy XIV story. So yeah, kind of a bit of hypocrisy there. Alright, Tank, whenever you're ready, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. How'd you like these?
Turn around, do his thing, and then run over here.
Sloppy. I'll tear you limb from limb.
Oh, no you won't.
Yeah. Sloppy. For Alamigo!
Not quite there yet.
I have you now.
Alright, run in the middle.
Yeah. How'd you like this?
Can't tell you because we're back to return to you. Until now.
Yeah!
And you can't get rid of me that easily. You cannot get rid of me so easily there, Gilbert.
Yeah!
I was wondering if anyone was ever going to do that. Thank you there, Kuna. Can I hit the restraint collar? Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of trying to save our healer.
Yeah.
If you allow me to do so, that would be nice. Oh shit. The healer didn't make it, and we're in trouble.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
This is now a race.
Yeah. Sloppy. al amigo!
Going for it.
I have
Come
you
on.
now.
Second one to save my life. Good. I saved my life. And we won the fight. I saved my... If I didn't push second wind right at the last second, I would have died. I would have died. And yet I survived, and we won the fight. It was that close. It was that close. But yeah, that was such an epic save with the second wind. Oh, backflip too, why not? Yeah, this is how Dragoons celebrate victory, by the skin of their teeth. But yeah, that result could have very well been sloppy. No doubt about that. Yeah, the healer not able to escape from the sanguine blade dies. And then it's left to the tank and the 2 DPS to try and burn Ilbear down. And thankfully we did. Like, I've had closer calls than that before. But that certainly is up there with some of the closest that I've ever had. And I think that was certainly quite an intense way to finish this evening's stream, because we've been going for 2 hours now, and I think we've certainly accomplished quite a bit. I mean, after all, Matthia is now a level 55 bard, and we're continuing to push ourselves ever closer to getting to that level 60 threshold. Whether or not I'll be able to get to it before Stormblood begins, don't know yet, but I'll see how far I can get, and hopefully you guys will be coming along with me. So, that is going to do it for tonight's edition of A Day in the Life of Tales of Eorzea here in Final Fantasy XIV. Thank you guys so much for being a good audience tonight. It was nice to interact with you guys and discuss what could possibly be happening in Stormblood and what may not be happening. But of course, we don't know what will happen until 10 days from now. But I'll look forward to sharing the journey with you guys, and I look forward to having you along for the ride. So, as far as tomorrow's concerned, I'm probably going to start getting back to Kingdom Hearts again. So hopefully you guys can look forward to me continuing on in there, because we haven't done that for a while, and I can't do it on Friday because I have a volunteer commitment. So better to do it tomorrow than on Friday. But I'll look forward to seeing you guys then, and we'll have some more fun here on this channel. So, until next time everyone, on behalf of Cetrin and Celeste and Bombi, or Bomba rather, and our new friend Lily. Until next time everyone, this is Matthia with Novaura Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.